the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Chicago Bears.
Mike Richardson was there also, so they had him inside, outside, deep.
6 defensive backs are in for the Bears on 3rd down. Goldstein, good catch by Carter. Carter with a good move. Gerald Carter, the 10. Gerald Carter, is he in or not? He's out at the 1-yard line. Gerald Carter, and what a move he put on Mike Richardson, the rookie from Arizona State, turning him around.
And the key was Walt Williams, 43, slipped on his coverage and fell down. And then when Carter came back, he was just getting up off the ground. But that was the key, is Gerald Carter. Now, if you watch this pass, now watch Carter turn here, and there's 43 getting up. That's Walt Williams, who slipped on the coverage. He would have been there, but that's the way football goes. He came back against the grain, turned on the speed, almost got all the way, and finally, Todd Bell, 25, knocks him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
51-yard play for Gerald Carter from Jerry Goldstein, and here is Wilder. Wow, is he hit by Singletary. Mike Singletary, and there's somebody underneath as well, but it was Singletary. They really straightened him up, and it is 98, and that is Tyrone Keys, the rookie defensive end from Mississippi State, but Mike Singletary really popped it.
He certainly did. That's what those linebackers do down on that goal line. Look where Singletary is, way back in the end zone, number 50, and watch, he could come dime, he gets a full head of steam. Here gets Wilder, gets the ball, he goes up over everybody and puts the clamps on Wilder.
2nd and goal for the Buccaneers. In the throw set, Goldstein to throw, has the time, there's the man.
No.
He was out of bounds. He was out of bounds. It was Melvin Carver, number 28, but he was standing in the white when he caught the ball, so it is incomplete. 3rd and goal.
Actually, what happens, it was the way his feet were when he was in the end zone. He came down on his knees with his toes backwards rather than coming straight down, or he would have had a touchdown. It's just a matter of technique, because he was clear, he was wide open.
Rollin Frazier come into the Bears defense. Keys, and
wouldn't that be something if they have to set it for 3 points?
3 tight ends are in for Tampa Bay on the 3rd down play. Play action. Goldstein trying to run, will not get there. And it was Al Harris, number 90, putting the grab on him and forcing 4th down. Gary Fensick right there with him. And the Bears come up with a big defensive play.
On the quarterback rollout, Mike Hartenstein, number 73, does a good job of turning this back in. And then you're going to see Harris. There's Hartenstein turning Goldstein in. Here comes Harris from the backside, and Gary Fensick, 45, on the tackle, and they stop him. They'll settle for 3 points in that 1 yard. Gerald Carter's probably talking to himself, if I could have gotten 1 yard further.
Bill Capice with the field goal try, a 20-yarder, which is good. And so we have our first points of the day, and it came off the interception by Brown, the 51-yard pass play to Carter to the 1 yard line. The saving tackle down there by the Bears, Todd Bell, turned out to be a big one. And then Harris doing the job on the quarterback, Goldstein, so it is a 3-point margin. 2nd and 5. Play action, slow developing. McMahon has Peyton wide open. 30-yard line to the 10. Touchdown. Walter Payton took 2 Bucks with him for the last 10 yards. Holt and Brown were unable to keep Walter Payton out of the end zone. A 73-yard touchdown play.
What a super run. He got open down the sidelines as the Bears did all kinds of things here on the fakes. They faked an end-around reverse with McMahon, who held the ball, and you'll see Payton all by himself, and then he takes it down the sidelines, but you'd never know. He has that stutter step. That was Holt giving a try at him. They tried to hit him high. He goes into the end zone. You cannot hit Walter Payton high. Cedric Brown tried to hit him high, and he just juked them out, both of them, and went in. Great play.
Bob Thomas in for the point after. His first action of the day, and it is good. So as the Bucks scored on a field goal, the Bears responded with a 73-yard touchdown play. 77 yards in 2 plays the drive, if you can call it that. And the Chicago Bears are on top 7-3. We have 3:12 remaining here in the first half.
Walter Payton, he's something else. He's got a great straight arm. He's got great speed, great change of directions, stutter speed. He can, you know, shift his speed so well that he can just fake you out. You just don't know what to do.
And the strength. We saw Cedric Brown with a grab of his jersey at about the 5-yard line. And as you pointed out, that isn't going to get it done. You got to get his feet out from under him, which is not so easy either. But he just showed his strength by just lugging Brown into the end zone.
That's the longest touchdown pass against Tampa Bay since 1980, and it comes from a running back, Walter Payton.
Perfectly executed play by Jim McMahon, who faked beautifully. Indeed, it seemed to me it was almost too long developing, but as it turned out, when they faked that reverse to Galt, he was just buying more and more time for Payton to get wide open.
It just kind of froze the Tampa defense for just a slight moment, and they got a little confused on their coverage.
Thomas will kick it off. The deep man for the Buccaneers, Michael Morton, number 1, and James Owens, number 26. It is Owens over the 30 to the 41-yard line. An outstanding return for the Buccaneers, who quickly get good field possession with lots of time left in this first half. Terry Schmidt on the tackle. 31-yard return.
And we just checked the books, and we found out that's the longest pass reception in the history of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Bucs. That one right there.
All right. So here he is back where he started. 50-yard try. He's had one practice shot from 45. It's good. A 50-yard field goal for Bob Thomas.
And now he can laugh and smile. He had to wait a long time for his chance, and it didn't bother him. He put it right between the uprights, and the Bears have taken the lead by a score of 10-3. A young man who went through a lot of aches and pains last year when the Bears cut him in favor of John Rivetto. He was picked up by Detroit, then cut by Detroit, and came back to the Bears and was near perfect. And there he is, number 16, Bob Thomas, one of the premier kickers, the all-time field goal kicker in Chicago Bear history. That's what football's all about, isn't it?
The conference game. 3rd and 10 for Tampa Bay. So both these defensive teams have been doing the job. Let's see if the Bucs can beat the Bears defense here. Goldstein with the time, pumps and then runs out and throws it right to Terry Schmidt. Schmidt for the Bears. To the 10. Diving in, touchdown.
Terry Schmidt for the touchdown. Goldstein was under pressure, threw an ill-advised last-second desperation pass because he couldn't find anybody open. Then he was trying to scramble and just threw the ball kind of up for grabs, and Terry Schmidt, one of the extra backs on the prevent defenses, took it in, took the dive for the touchdown. A young man who lost his starting cornerback job to the rookie Mike Richardson has come through for the Chicago Bears. He alertly picked off that ball, and the Bears have the lead. Big mistake by Tampa Bay.
32-yard touchdown for Terry Schmidt. Bob Thomas in for the point after. And he has it. And a flag is down. A flag down on the play. They ran into the holder, Brian Baschnagel, actually, but they may be calling roughing the kicker here. We'll wait and see what the call is. The point after was good, so it may wind up in a simple decline. But the best part about that, as I looked down, it was Morris Owens,
Thomas Morris.
Thomas Morris, number 24. When the official threw the flag, he picked up the flag and threw it back at the official. So
we may have a penalty on. We may have a penalty on the kickoff. Yeah. Which certainly has a bearing on the football game.
Yes, it does.
You know.
Thomas Morris, number 24. Looked to me like let's see it again here.
Does a pretty good job of acting on this, too. I mean, there's no question he came in and made contact. Now, Thomas kicks the ball. Here comes Thomas Morris, and watch Thomas just lay out the old back swan dive. Down he goes, and that's it. Kick was still good.
Well, the Chicago Bears have defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to get their first win of the season. McMahon passed to Walter Payton 73 yards for their first touchdown, a 50-yard field goal by Thomas. And then with the score tied 10-10 in the fourth period, Terry Schmidt returned an interception of a pass by Jerry Goldstein, 32 yards for the winning margin.